Fuchs in the house. How's everybody doing? Let's start it off with a little patriotic music.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave.
Happy 4th to everybody. Throwing out the video a little early. I wish I would have done this a little earlier, but just needed to get some legs going. Um, it is warm outside. I was up at 7 and opened the door just to see, usually it's kind of cool. You could tell it's going to be a hot day today here. So anyway, dealing with heat today, take it easy. Um, Enjoy the day, drink water when you can. And I know some people indulge in some alcohol, and just make sure you hydrate yourself. Drink some water every once in a while to offset the drinking you're doing. So, uh, throwing this together, I'm not going to be the movies that I'm going to cover. I've done on other for patriotic movies and stuff like that. So this is just going to be a regular movie talk. Um, just too hot to do a video over by the folks' garden. I kind of wish I would have. The beans are doing good, and the flowers are kind of getting there. Been a battle, but the one section, the wildflowers, I planted some seed, and they've just taken off like crazy. Um, I'm letting it go. I know there's going to be weeds in that section, but I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen. Um, there's a huge zinnia plant that is growing, and there's a flower. It's like ready to go, and I'm kind of curious. It's kind of maybe I'll wait until that, and it's just too warm to be outside with it though. So with that, I'm going to throw out. I've been saying some names, some people, and today I'm going to throw out Ashley. Say hi to her. She's very vocal and speaks up a lot. Previous video, I think she said hi. So say hi to her, and could give her some grief about a position she should go after. That I used to joke around with her. She should take my old position at my old job. So been interesting over the family. So we've been doing okay. I decided to take my folks yesterday to try to look for some fireworks, and the fireworks were tonight. I looked at the wrong schedule, so I drove around for a half hour to these couple places, and I was like, oh my word. So that was kind of a little entertaining. Got them out of the house though. With it being so hot yesterday, we grilled out, and I was able to do chicken, brats, and burgers. And I've done usually two, but I never did three, and ended up working out real good. Chicken, I forgot barbecue sauce, so I went with the olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper. And or did I do? I apologize. I did paprika instead of pepper salt, garlic, salt, and paprika, and it ended up tasting very good. Um, and then the burgers, I just put some garlic, salt, and black pepper on them, and timed it great. Started with the chicken, did the hamburgers because they were pretty thick, and then threw the brats on, and everything worked out well. Um, did get a little heat exhausted, with probably drinking a little alcohol. Is when I was eating, I just was like, yeah. And then after I'd got some water in me, I was ready to go. So, like I say, be careful out there. Don't overdo it. Um, and kind of was doing gardening and preparing stuff for the get together, and it worked out nice. Went quick. I mean, it's like where did the day go? It's July 4th. It was Saturday, July 3rd, and here it's the 4th. And again, I hope everybody has a great day and enjoys. Um, Throw out a shout out my dad. He served in the Air Force, so shout out to the veterans. And um, so that with that being said, let's get into some movie talk. And movies today are going to be, yeah, I got a couple martial arts films. One I give a thumbs down to, and first one, The Woman Avenger, 1980. This would be the kung fu theater type movies. This was good. A woman gets assaulted and her husband gets killed, and she decides to get revenge. And she kind of dresses as a boy, um, but it kind of doesn't go over. You can tell she's a girl, but it's like guy. They think she's a guy, and it kind of is like, eh. But she's very good fight scenes in the movie. Very choreography is very good. Um, Kwang and I forgot the writer Heisei last name. Next movie, and again, I recommend it. Nice martial arts film, the old way, and with the dubbing. It's kind of something that if you're looking to watch something different a little bit. Next one, My Lucky Stars with Jackie Chan. I give this a thumbs down. For some reason, I think it's got like a 6.8 rating. I didn't. It basically he gets some old pals. He's a cop, and he gets some old buddies that he used to thug around with before he was a cop. And I just didn't. It's a comedy, and there is some action at the end of the movie, but from the beginning to three-fourths of the way through the movie, it just I don't know. It didn't get the comedy didn't hit for me or anything like that. So I'll give this one a thumbs down, and I prefer the Woman Avenger over My Lucky Stars. Next three movies I streamed, and they're more popular movies, so kind of not going away from obscure movie talk with these three. Saving Private Ryan, if you're looking for a decent war movie, Tom Hanks, Matt Damon, 1998. Tom Hanks has to go and try to find Matt Damon because he's the last of three brothers. Two of them are killed during the war, and government decides that they don't want to have a mother to lose all three sons. Good storyline. I mean, it goes. It does a good job. So if you're looking for a movie, it's good. Next one, 2002, Collateral Damage, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's okay action movie. Basically, a father loses his wife and child to a terrorist, and he's just not happy with how things are being taken, and so he kind of takes action into his own hands. If you're looking for an action movie, it does the job. And then I have another action movie I would prefer. This is Salt, 2010, Angelina Jolie. The movie, basically a CIA operative kind of gets framed, and decent action movie, good storyline. Kind of gets accused of being a Russian spy, and she more or less does her duty, and it's got a good story. So the movies I'd be going with are The Woman Avenger, Saving Private Ryan, and Salt for my movie review today. Again, wrap it up here and see if I do this right. I'm going to do a little editing with it, so see how it works, and we'll go from there. And enjoy the 4th, everybody.